What is a lot less fun than what it seems? As a kid I always thought getting mail when you're an adult would be awesome. Carrot carrot boy, carrot carrot was carrot carrot I carrot carrot wrong. Chocolate fountains. I will never help at another event, wedding where I am in charge of one. They are terrible to fill and worse to clean. Job that requires a lot of traveling. At first you think, cool, I'll get to see many different places, but consequences of this lifestyle are pretty bad. Your social life gets destroyed, you don't get to see your family or friends. You barely even visit your home, and sleeping every night at different place gets tiring really quickly. Cooking professionally. Yeah, it has some perks. Learn new techniques, sometimes try really good food, able to talk shit with a bunch of people, etc. But it kills you. Almost never have a holiday off, days off are either broken up and rare, or you're given shit for taking them. Money is pretty shitty, even when you eventually get to a position where you're making something decent. Most other jobs would be paying way more with the experience you'd have, and now you're basically stuck in the industry. Substance abuse is so widespread that if you don't eventually OD, someone you know will, sometimes right on the line. This isn't even considering how shitty you get treated by customers if your boss doesn't have your back. Times Square 9. It's famously horrific. It's the middle of winter at night, standing still for like 6 hours at least, with no bathrooms, with bright neon screaming at your eyes. Hacking. Sex in a swimming pool. Water is not a lubricant. Farming. People have this picturesque vision that's it just frolicking among the animals and plants and such. No, it's long hours outside busting ass in every kind of weather. I love it, but it's not for everyone. Working in movies. Mainly for the long hours, I regularly work 12 to 16-hour days for days on end, week after week. It takes its toll. There's also the stress of working so fast. I worked in costume, so for certain things I needed to dress 20 to 50 actors and extras in about an hour so that shooting can start. It was a fun job, to be honest, but I didn't end up pursuing it as a career. Staying up all night. Fun as a teenager, but it's lost its appeal, even on the rare occasion that I get to hang out with friends. Venice Beach. It looks cool on TV and in movies, but in reality it's a dump. Once you see one store selling Supreme 420 shirts and a couple of bums, you've pretty much seen everything. The smell is pretty bad too in certain areas, it just smells like weed and piss. Not working, unless you are a wealthy person who can travel anywhere and do what you want and can live off of unemployment money. Not working is just as soul-crushing and boring as working a crappy job, except you barely get any money. Yes, you have tons of free time, but it's not as glamorous as you think it is, and the average Joe who is unemployed is not traveling to Cancun on the weekends or living it up. He's either looking for work, is depressed, and feeling like they are empty. Owning high-ticket items like a pool, boat or camper. The sheer amount of nickel and diming is pure death. Plus, owning one makes you feel obligated to use it all the time, which saps the fun out real quick. Thinking about buying a camper? Go borrow one for a month and then get back to me. Steam summer sale. Definitely not the first person to say it, but tandem bicycles look fun, even cute as a couple. I do not recommend it to even the people I dislike. Home remodeling, DIY projects. I'm always over it at about 10% in. League of Legends. Trampoline parks. It's super fun for like 20 minutes and after that I'm sweaty, exhausted and dizzy, but I've already paid for another hour. Sex in the shower. Being an adult and having to cook and doing your own dishes, and cleaning the toilet. Having a job. I remember being stoked for my first job and being able to earn my own money. Adulthood. Driving. Couldn't wait to drive as a kid, now that I can drive I hate it. Traffic. Bad drivers, pedestrians that aren't watching and run in front of your car. There's just so many things to stress you out while driving. Give me an empty highway, no cops or other cars, and I'm fine. But driving in the city? Duck that. Grinding the same video game all the time. Dating. Nightclubs. You pay $20 to get into a nightclub, then wait 10 minutes at the bar to pay for overpriced drinks. For then to have your ears blasted with terrible music where you have to get up to someone near to talk to them. Finally hoping your flatmates don't get themselves into trouble with security or police, and stopping them from getting into a complete stranger car. I didn't get a thank you from her when I told her the day after. Going clubbing. It's freezing at the polls, and you still have to skin the seals afterward. So where I am from, it's custom, has been a lot of the land has been getting bought up, for the farmers to make corn mazes. Growing up I always wanted to go to one, but never have. I am 29 years old and I finally got to go to one. Needless to say, it honestly wasn't that fun. Having kids. When I was a teen I was an honors student and generally kind and liked helping around the house. I thought my kids would be like that, sadly mistaken. Being bisexual. Lesbians hate me and think I am an attention not a good girl, and straight people think I am promiscuous. Titty ducking. One of those poor novelties that, sure, with the right partner can be enjoyable but most of the time seems like a fruitless detour. Day drinking. You're just messy and tired before dinner, you nap, you're groggy, it's an early night. Weddings not included. Driving. I thought it was the ducking shit when I was 16. Having sex in a shower. It looks hot and steamy in movies, but in reality, there's no room, one of you is cold, injuries are likely, and you can barely breathe let alone see with all that water flooding your face. Receiving stuff you bought online. Great for a few minutes, then you are usually bored. Breastfeeding. It seems so sweet and simple until you produce too much or not enough milk, your baby starts playing titty twister to compensate, baby could have a tongue tie, lip tie, cleft lip or palate, and don't get me started on potential infections such as thrush or worse, mastitis. Worst part is, your OB-GYN won't discuss any of that with you beforehand, beyond whether or not you plan to breastfeed in the first place. Disneyland, unless you like spending hours in lines for a few seconds of entertainment. Oh, I came here to say a threesome. Not as spicy as it seems. Snowball fights. The second snow hits my face I am irritated and uncomfortable and want to go inside. Having a big pendies. Hiding boners for those people is hard and those people also can become really self-conscious and those people also can get really uncomfortable really quickly and it's really hard for those people to wear boxers without the little guy falling out the big hole as the front. Why the duck is there even such a big hole? Going to major festivals. Bonnaroo was awful last year and I've had way more fun at more local shows. Worldwide pandemic. Parties. Just let me chill at home. Losing your virginity. Amusement parks if they had no lines and were not busy at all, maybe. I find that I wait around and only have limited fun at them. Tubing. You're saying I'm going to get bounced around like a ping pong ball, have a bunch of water spraying me in the face, tear my elbows on the polyester tube cover and occasionally fall off and get slammed into the water where there's a non-zero risk of me getting hit and killed by another boat. Where do I sign up to never do this again? Waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay. The first time you have sex. Buying a house. There is so damn much that goes into the purchase of property and it's a nightmare. Also, buy the warranty for the house. Don't even question it and buy the good one that covers everything. You'll appreciate it when the wind blows shit off your house, the water heater takes a shit or pipes leak. Otherwise, not only is the purchasing no fun, the ownership turns into none fun too. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Drinking alcohol. Last year of high school. The color run. Eating ask. You poop from there. Working concert event security. What I was doing pre-COVID. It has awesome moments and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But 99% of it is inspecting people's bags at the gate, which sucks, or just sitting around doing nothing guarding fences, doors, gates, etc. You're often outside working weird, long hours in unpleasant weather. Nightclubs, bars. Loud as duck. Sweaty. Bunch of smooth brain dudes that are so ready to fight anybody. Drugs and alcohol abuse. It feels like a party, but you absolutely destroy yourself and everyone around you. Camping. It isn't just breathing in fresh air and eating s'mores and looking at stars. You're vulnerable to the elements, it's either super hot or super cold, you potentially have to deal with mosquitoes or sunburns, the inside of the tent gets all rainy after you sleep in it, the ground is not comfortable to sleep on, and using the bathroom becomes an ordeal because you have to bury your waste to not attract animals' pee and poop. More work than it's worth. Turning your hobby into a business. Don't do it, you will eventually hate your hobby.